Y'all. We back again with another Wednesday.
I'm back.
Yes.
Welcome
back. She was stranded in the desert.
Not the desert.
It was the heat, baby. It was the desert.
It was. I remember that heat. That is the desert.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know how y'all survived with no power in that. About to die. Suffocation.
Oh, right. It wasn't no power.
No power.
So it wasn't no air.
So
no air.
Degrees probably was like 200 degrees.
Yeah.
That's
too much.
Thank God I'm bald head.
Girl, I would have been snatching it all out.
It would have been gone. Would have been wearing stocking caps for me.
Girl.
But welcome back, Kira.
Yes,
welcome back. So, we was gonna talk about something totally different this time, but because the internet is in an uproar, if I'm saying that right, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yeah, that's right. It's in an uproar.
Uproar over this Tyler Perry movie, Divorce in the Black. We're gonna discuss that a little bit. So, but before we discuss it, we got Miss Kira here who just don't watch TV, y'all. I aspire to be like her. Like, I really wish I can give whatever she doing. I want to be that way.
It's nothing to watch.
It's nothing to watch. Yeah. And then when you watch the news, it's only bad news.
Yeah.
So I haven't watched TV in a long time.
It's nothing to watch.
I'm literally staring at her like she's not a real person. How you not watch TV?
Low key.
It's weird.
Like,
I watch old stuff.
See,
old stuff that I've seen 1,000 times.
I do
that too.
I really y'all want to know what I'm watching right now?
What you watching
right now?
Y'all don't want to know what I'm watching.
I'm watching 90210.
I still watch SVU. Law and Order.
I'm watching
that
One Tree Hill.
All over. Just started over season 1 for the 100th time.
Martin.
Okay.
I don't care how many episodes.
There we go. I'll put that on and go to bed.
See what I'm saying?
Every night or something like that.
Because this new TV is trash.
Ain't no point in watching it.
It's not. It is.
And you know one thing I noticed, so in watching 90210, so I'm on season, I think 4 now. Mm-hmm. Every season was like
better.
No, every season was better, but every season was like 25, 26 episodes. I think one season had 31 episodes. Ain't nobody giving us 31 episodes.
No, they doing 10.
No, yeah.
Very frustrating.
Did the lady just passed away from that?
She did. And it was it's ironic that I'm watching it. She just passed away.
31. I don't know. I can't sit through that. Yeah. I don't like starting stuff that got that many episodes. No.
Really?
Oh my God. I'm very excited when it has that many.
No. Like I be having to make myself go to bed because I be watching like I ain't never seen it before. Like I don't know what Kelly about to do. Like
old stuff I can do it. I don't know if y'all ever seen this show. It's called Prison Break. It's old. But when I say that thing had me in a chokehold,
I used to.
See, that thing had me in a chokehold. I've watched all 5 seasons 3 times.
I ain't finished.
When I say I was pregnant with MJ, and you know how when the baby go to bed, you supposed to go to bed too? That baby was in bed, I was watching. I was up 20-something hours straight. I'm like, go to bed. I'm like, I can't stop watching.
And TV don't do you like that no more.
No, it don't.
Grey's Anatomy had me like that.
Sometimes, but they don't do you like that.
I ain't go outside. I was indoors. Straight from work, straight to Grey's Anatomy.
See,
every single
day, all
season.
Point of us talking about it because this one. Grey's Anatomy. See, Grey's Anatomy had me in a chokehold for a long time, and I fell off so many seasons now. I want to go all the way back, but that's like 30 something. Like, that's a lot of stuff.
That's what I said. That's like a lot.
Oh, that was something.
You know what I watched? Private Practice.
Oh, that was my mom. That was
like I watched Private Practice. I don't think I watched Grey's Anatomy. I got to run that back.
Guess what, y'all? I saw a comment that somebody said they feel like Divorce in the Black should have been a series.
5 episodes? Because
they said they feel like it was all cramped.
So what was crammed?
Wait, before we get into the show, we mind y'all, I said Kira does not watch TV. So we challenged her this past couple of days to go watch Divorce is New Black. So because we have already watched it, we've seen all the controversy across it. So let's go ahead and ask Kira, what did you think about Divorce in the Black, Kira? I really don't like your opinion because I feel like you don't watch TV.
How you know you don't like it? Yeah, because
I ain't even heard her opinion yet.
What she comparing it to though?
That's why I don't want her opinion. What you comparing it to?
I want her opinion because she don't watch TV. Exactly. So I want to see what she gonna say.
Okay, fine. First, come on here.
Yeah, let's see.
It took me about 8 to 9 hours to watch the damn
See what I'm
movie.
saying?
So you was pausing, go back.
Paused it so many times.
So why was you pausing? Was you pausing because you was busy, or you was pausing because it wasn't keeping your interest? Like why you was pausing?
Because I don't want to sit there and watch this movie.
See what I'm saying?
We forced her to watch it.
Okay, so come on. What do you think?
They forced me to watch it, y'all. So, okay. So by me being divorced, I felt like it hit me in some spots because sometimes we lose ourselves trying to take care of others. I felt her on that part, trying to get your joy, your happiness back. I liked that part about it. I loved the way her family had her back and just comforted her, supported her, and was there and was just, telling her to take her time, don't rush it. I liked the way Meagan Good played the role of, with Benji trying to take her time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we scared to get out there and date again. So I liked that part as well. Okay. I liked it the way she had the comfort of her best friend, and her best friend was just, oh my God. Her best friend had her back. Yeah. I love it.
That was that. We love that.
I love that part. That mama-in-law, baby.
What?
That mother-in-law.
Take them out. Get them out there right now. Leave the casket. I said, what now?
Take the whole body out the casket.
I didn't think we was gonna see that for real. I didn't think we was gonna see that part for real. That's why I said the first 5 minutes of this movie was like, what?
Going straight in.
And the trauma of the son. Oh my God. You could tell he had issues going on.
So I got a question because we know you've been divorced. So why? Because I'm stuck on this. Why was the movie called Divorce in the Black?
Okay,
that's a good question. Don't ask me.
I'm gonna tell you what I think.
I'm gonna call Tyler because he's gonna hire me.
And if y'all watching, jump in the comments because I really need to know why we think it was called Divorce in the Black. Because I was totally confused by the title.
I think about why it was called Divorce in the Black. Because my husband asked me that, like, why was it called Divorce in the Black?
I wasn't the only one.
So in one of the parts, she said she want to leave the divorce in the in the black and not in the red. Meaning she didn't want chaos. She wanted to walk away with no problems or nothing.
And
that part
what she tried.
I agree with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that is that. Okay. I'm gonna have to.
That's.
I'm gonna dig in that one. I agree with that.
I had to watch like half the movie before she said that because I'm sitting there like, okay, the movie called Divorce in the Black. Like,
yeah, you did have to watch.
Well, you know what? Not necessarily too, because she didn't bring too much chaos to their marriage at all. It seemed like every time he was coming at her, she was always calm, cool, and collected. It was no red from her.
She said she got that from her parents.
Yeah, but she was saying, I guess maybe she could have tried to fight it because she wanted to heal him so much. And maybe that would have caused the redness on her end because she wouldn't have just gave it to him. She would have tried to fight because she said in the beginning that she didn't want to be divorced. Like divorce she was gonna stick it out as long as she could. So yeah, I was just confused.
Yeah, and that's what our Miss
Divorce in the Black.
That's Brandy. That's what she's saying. It means to be free from the marriage.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I would have liked to see the letter that her best friend wrote with everything that he did to her. I thought they were going to read that. I would have loved to see that.
You know what?
The mom really spoke a lot about it.
She did. She did say spit in the face and beating, but that's really it. But like, I wanted.
So I think the letter they pointed out the real bad parts of it, so we didn't even need to realize you beat me, you spit on me.
But I think the letter. I think the context behind the letter, and Kira, this might segue into us next week with what you want us to do as a homework assignment. The letter, sometimes you need to visually see it and visually read it to really let it marinate. Because that's why sometimes people say in relationships, or I know one thing, you write down the pros and cons so you can visually see it. Even as part of your healing process in therapy, they give you a lot of things to write down because then you really have to think about what you're writing. So you thinking about it while you're writing it, then you reading it back, and then you're actually seeing it, which again I think that lets you marinate and also helps with the healing process.
I agree.
So I think that was a good point and a good exercise to take on so many different levels.
Yeah. So I did put on the page, there was a post of how y'all felt about this Tyler Perry movie. There was a lot of controversy going around how they just hate it so bad. I mean, I don't know if y'all been on TikTok.
I don't hate it.
I don't know if y'all been on TikTok, but there is people they're bad talking it real bad.
I'll talk about why I hate it.
So I was gonna go to you first because you said you hated it. So because there is a lot of videos, a lot of everything going around about how bad they hate it and how they're coming at Tyler Perry for even writing it. So I'm gonna let you start that since you hate it.
So I want to know what's their reasons though.
That's what I'm still confused. Honestly, a lot of them are saying they're degrading the black woman. Is this? I got my own feelings around that, but I'm gonna let you.
Let me say first. So let me take back hate. It's not a hate thing. I didn't like nor dislike the movie, and not the movie based on like where they saying like how he depicting I hold Tyler Perry to a certain standard. So I think his last 2 movies have been very subpar. I think that the writing has not given us much to go off of. The movie, in my opinion, I could follow it, but it almost was like I needed more. Like he took me through fast. The funeral, like it was just like
really
too,
boom,
yeah.
boom, boom.
And so I'm like, just for him, I just wanted so much more. And even with his last movie that he did with Kelly Rowland, the Mia Culpa movie, even that one, I was like, I mean, what am I watching? So I think I just want more from him. I want him to really dig into that writing. And I think, to be honest, I think it's time for him to take a break because he writes all of his own material. Like he doesn't use.
How long was the movie?
It was only like an hour 40. I think they said 2 hours. I think like hour. It was like 2.
It was almost 2 hours.
Okay. And so again, I think it was all over the place. Like he didn't give us more. I would have loved to see more substance behind why the husband was a lunatic. I mean, we know his mama was, batshit crazy. We saw that she had some issues, but I would have loved to see like.
But I think it's crazy.
He killed his dad.
He killed his dad.
But and they said that, and that's all they said. So they didn't.
They let us know why he was mentally ill.
The mama was getting beat on.
The dad beat the mother.
Yeah.
I want to comment on that. Like I get that a lot of stuff, like you said, it feels rushed and a lot of things. Like a lot of times we became so microwavable. We want everything so quick, so fast and done. And a lot of times if somebody dragged the movie out, y'all can be complaining that it's too slow. It's this, pick it up. So to get all of that story, like that was a lot of trauma.
Y'all see Jacob?
Yes, that was. Oh, I saw it too. That was a lot of. I can't put his comment up there. That was a lot of trauma in that movie to just be.
Tressa hit us. The movie
that's what I'm saying. The movie had dialogue and backstory.
Lacked more dialogue.
But so listen, if you look at the story. Okay. Y'all saw that one paragraph you had. I was trying to post it in there and it won't let me. Like I can't pull it up. But
it's
or that
or
one
paraphrase it.
Yeah, so that one, just looking at that when we read, that's a lot going on. How can you give how many backstories y'all want in one movie? Like, do you really want to show his background or where he grew up? You really want her to show her background on how that happened? They say it, but pick up and just keep it moving. Like there's a lot y'all want this. Like for me, with the Tyler Perry writing,
but
part,
if you get
he do need to get more into his writing, but he got a lot of other writers.
Type of story for a woman to stay with a man to get spit on, all that. I need a backstory.
So not everybody's gonna need that backstory. So we never experienced that. There's women out here that experience that every day. You know what I'm trying to say? So just because you can't physically and mentally relate to that, there are so many people that can. That's why there are people that are sitting in that space now.
So you want to give it more.
So that's
and she gave you her reasoning. She said she was taught, and that was just one sentence. We don't have to go 30 sentences to tell you. She was taught that marriage, you stick to it. No matter what, you're gonna stick by your husband. She said that to her mom and dad. Y'all told me there's no out of this. Stick in it.
But you also heard her dad say, "I didn't teach you to stick by a man like
but that's
that.
why
I showed you how I loved your mother." And
I appreciated that part when he showed her that.
Right.
So that's why it's just one sentence. It just shows you she listened to what her parents told her. The church said
by the movie being called Divorce in the Black, because you didn't take me through no divorce. All we saw was the signing of the paper. I'm divorcing you. Come sign these papers, or I'm a F.
I mean, he took you through a peaceful one. That's what it was.
So remember, when he asked her for a divorce, he embarrassed her in public. She went back home.
She did it peacefully.
Yeah.
The thing of it was she kind of.
So the major points of what he was trying to give.
Right.
I got the main point.
Right. Okay.
What I'm saying is, you just took me main point. If you read a book, you get a main point. And I'm not saying the movie had to be 4 hours.
To the beginning. You show me the beginning. Something. It's a beginning, it's a middle, and an end. That's what
I think they did a lot of just speaking on it versus showing you back in the day when it happened. They just did a lot of talking about it. So when certain stuff happened, they said why it happened.
I'm with you, Jen. How long was we together? How long we
been
married?
That they was from high school. She was with him since they was kids. They said that because they used to beat. Remember, he beat up Benji when they was 17. Remember,
he put him in the hospital.
Put him in the hospital. That's why they said that.
I only watch TV.
Not her not watching TV and got the points and you didn't get it
in the car because I was probably in the truck. He told her she related to that.
I do remember her saying that she had only been with 2 guys. Well, when she went with Benji was only going to be the second guy she had ever been with. What I hate that we teach women stay with men no matter what. I
hate
agree.
That
too. I hate that too.
Shout out, that's my hairstylist right there, y'all.
And her hair cute too.
And that gold is popping.
But the thing about it is, it's like marriage is certain things. You do supposed to stick with your husband through certain things. But as a woman, you still have to know what's degrading, what's not, what's acceptable, what's not. You can't just say, oh, because my daddy said I gotta allow this, that you're gonna allow that, because you're not following every single thing that they said. Because if you was, then she would have left when her daddy told her.
But did y'all hear why she didn't leave though? And we touched on this, I think, maybe two Wednesdays ago. She said she didn't leave because of fear of failure.
Yeah, right.
Her own personal. So despite the fact that her daddy showed her something totally different, she stayed in the marriage because she was afraid of failing. And I think that was
the reason a lot of people
say. And a part of that was also, and I think her fear of failure came from the fact that she realized that she had given up so much.
And she was
the track, all of that. Like she had given up so much of herself to be with that she like, okay, I done gave up so much of myself. Now, if I leave, I'm failing in that too. So let me just figure out. And I think that's what we struggle with. And we talked about the fear of failure a couple of weeks ago on one of our other episodes.
And did y'all see how the dad reflected back on the pictures? I loved it because
that's what showed her.
It showed you how your happiness went to your sadness, your face expressions. We really don't.
And we don't see that.
We don't see that, and we love so hard that we do not be noticing half of this stuff.
You
do not.
And I think that's and I'm glad you said that. I think that was a bigger point in this picture. Everybody wants to see all the trauma from before, and I think this picture focused on the healing part. Everybody around her was giving much more healing. So you know the story. They speak on the story. They showing you a little bit of the story, but you watching the supportiveness around her, or her mama sitting there crying with her, explaining to her like, that ain't what I feel like I failed somewhere, because that's not what I taught you. Then you got your daddy showing you how he treated his mama. Then you got the boyfriend from a long time ago saying like, hey, this ain't what you're supposed to be dealing with. Then you got that best friend who was that ride or die, and a lot of people don't have friends like that, but she was a whole real friend.
She was.
Let's talk about her. Let's talk about her. She was a real friend.
I love that she
a lot of people would, because she could have been so not listening.
Because you can't be that friend now.
Yeah,
you can't be that friend now. You can't tell your friend.
And did you see how the friend was going through stuff and she didn't even know it? Beautiful. Because she going through her own stuff and she's still giving you that confidence and letting you know everything gonna be all right.
And she also didn't stop being her friend because she was going through something. It's like, if I told you, I told you. She gave it all to her raw. She didn't get mad and back away and stop being her friend.
Sure didn't.
She ate it up because she knew that her man wasn't nothing. He was mistreating her. She knew all those things. It's like, why we can't accept that this is what's happening. This is real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And be able to accept it, but we don't be able to.
You're right. And her friend also knew that the friend, which will be Meagan, she knew what she was going through. She just was still in the fight of it.
Yeah.
So even when she, like, her friend was talking to her in the car and she was like just going at her, she knew when her friend was tired of hearing her. She was like, come on. And she's like, okay, I'm back off. You know what I'm saying? She didn't try to belittle her. She continued to lift homegirl up. She didn't keep pushing, but she knew what she was going through.
But did y'all see that too? As soon as she gave him a divorce, he want to act crazy. Now you want to come.
They mad when you gone.
Coming to the job
over. It didn't have anything to do with
they mad when you gone.
You know what I'm saying?
It didn't have it didn't have nothing to do with divorce.
Oh, you been messing with somebody anyway? Like really?
And he was mentally ill.
He was mentally ill.
Yeah, he should have been getting help a long time.
And that has to do with that mama and that whole family.
Yes, they were mental.
And that's why I
like how they pointed that part out too.
Not enough.
She kept saying like, get some help.
Yeah. And I think that would have been a good storyline. And it was so many good points. And I just
like the message behind the movie, it could have been delivered way better.
I just think he could, because I wanted to go back to the one Crystal said about the mother. So her mom was able to apologize to her, but what stuck out to me in the apology is that the mom said, I didn't tell you I was proud of you enough.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
so she recognized that in that sense.
And like, so many parents just think that they don't have to give that affection verbally or even physically, and kids really need that coming up. So even if I need to hear that you're proud of
something else. We had it. Her mama they had to get that out of her. They didn't know none of that.
See, but everything ain't gonna be perfect. You know what I'm trying to say? That was one of those moments they raised her right. They told her how to be in marriage. They told her all this stuff. And her mama was more hurt because it was like, dang,
her mama
like, that was the piece I missed probably
because she was away. She said it like my focus was on something else because she thought
she saw what she did wrong,
and because she thought she was doing good. So when you're doing good, they don't look at the hurts that you going through because your lifestyle is,
and they don't think you need to hear.
They don't think you. I mean, your lifestyle is one way. So her life was together. She was married. She had a good job. All of this. So they didn't suspect nothing was hurting.
Well, they saw it with her face expression.
So no, they saw it.
The mother didn't. The mother didn't have no.
Think so?
But they did. But think about it. The mama was still talking about how they wanted him to leave him. They kept saying like, "When you gonna leave?" Remember, she asked her like, "When you gonna let this go?" She's like, "Mama, like you remember that part?" She said something like, "When you gonna?" Because they saw his family, how his family was, and how he was,
how he grew up. I think she knew his lifestyle, his background, where he came from.
I think your husband said it would have been better in a play than a movie. Man, nobody want to see nobody pulling out nobody off that stage in no casket, Corey.
I can feel that. I think I can feel that though.
No, I think that needs to be on the screen.
It would have been better with some type of backstory. It was too deep of a
so
movie.
Maybe like the beginning should have showed them behind.
I mean, you have to
back then.
You had to.
That would have been a long movie though.
No, you could have.
It was already
out,
long.
but I think he had to give you why she was so deeply in love with him. Like, what did he? When did he ever love her?
Well,
when did he?
I mean, but we don't beat the list.
We don't listen. I feel like it was the first. They said it. That was her first love. That was the beginning. That's that high school sweetheart.
When we deeply in love, do you really know why you in love? You that young?
And then who? How do you really explain that
around and spit on? And
but there's a lot of people that's dealing with that.
They don't think they're in love. They're not married and thinking they in love. Like she thought she was in love. To me, I felt like they had a deeper connection than what he showed us. I think that it was at one point he was lovable, and then he went through triggers where he.
But what he's saying is he needed to take us through the relationship.
Take us through their relationship to let us know why she accepted that.
I think they just wanted us to figure that out. I mean, see how
I think they just wanted us to say, yeah, we get smacked and spit on.
No, I feel like you see what I'm saying. I feel like you already know they were high school sweethearts. You already know this was the first man she's ever only been with for period. So we can already put that together right there.
You can't.
You can.
Not with oil on the dress. I don't remember that part.
They said he put oil on the dress on prom.
That was. They talked about that.
Okay, so
we didn't need to see that. They told us that.
Right. So when did he love her? When did he make her, like, when? Like, I mean, for her daddy to be a pastor, that's what I mean. But I feel like the movie was all over the place. That's my opinion, because for her daddy to be a pastor, how did she get with him from the first place? Well,
that pastor was messy.
He was.
First off, he should have never agreed to do that funeral.
Right.
I get it, sir. You trying to help your daughter out. Sir, you knew you couldn't do that. Let that man go somewhere else.
He going to hell. He basically said he's going to hell.
Why would you do that?
With that, they should have had a private service, like the mama said. Because if your son was out here doing all that, then y'all shouldn't have been having nothing for nobody to speak good on him, because it wasn't nothing good to say.
And even if it was, there's pastors all over the world that'll do a little funeral real quick. That man should have never did that funeral.
So why y'all think he opened up the movie like that though?
It's
an attention grabber.
Yeah, it did.
I feel like they wanted to go. I feel like they were going to go deeper in the movie as far as just the relationship only, but they wanted you to see upfront how horrible this is real fast. Attention grabber. A lot of movies,
but the funeral ain't had nothing to do with the relationship.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, it did.
All the show.
The fact that they carried a man dead.
But what?
Up out of there.
Up out of there.
Makes me know.
And the fact that your parents really don't want like your husband now, because you see how they delivering your man's brother's funeral. You know they don't like this man. So that's at the tone. That's at the tone on how messed up he was. She couldn't even console that man. Get off me.
Yes.
That's at the tone. Like my daddy up there talking bad about your brother. Oh Jesus, you know my daddy don't like you.
That's what I'm saying.
It's at the whole time. It's at the tone of how he up there saying like your brother was robbing the whole family.
That's what I'm saying. Was it 15 years of abuse? Was it ever sweet? Was it ever?
So maybe we need to go back and rewatch that film. I feel like they mentioned that. I feel like she said
when she
it
went to
changed.
Prime, y'all saw her face expression on that video. She looked as sad on that video too.
Right. So what made I'm back with Jen. So what made me marry you?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so listen, we gotta start acting like there is so much more behind people in this situation. I know people that are in abusive relationships that grew up in a happy home. Like, what made you go to him? Like, what made you stay here?
No, we just saying what made her.
It may not go to them though.
Right, but it's not always.
It's something brings you.
I mean, it was
somebody.
high school love, y'all. Y'all know how
it's her first love. You know how many dummies are out there good and dumb over a high school love?
your first.
Maybe not us, but there are some.
So that's what I'm saying. When you trying to get away from your daddy,
yeah,
they are.
She got married. She moved out.
Jennifer, like you're not doing this. There are people right now in that same situation are still sitting there and probably got spit on after this movie. They watched it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. Homegirl probably got beat up after this movie.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I'm saying what
I never said none of that don't happen. Abusive relationships.
No, I'm saying marry them.
No, because that could happen. That's what I'm saying. Normally something take place that make that start happening. You not about to just, I'm gonna say the movie enough. He loved her in the beginning. He swept her off her feet.
We didn't
he
see.
did
That's
all of these
happened.
things. That's what I'm saying.
They gave us that.
So that's my problem. Y'all, we gonna want the same movie 16 times. Then y'all gonna complain that it's the same.
No, it's not the same movie.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm
What
talking about if
saying
stuff. You get what I'm
is-
trying to say? Like if we do the same storyline. Oh, he was
Not
so
the
sweet in the
same
beginning. We
storyline.
see
It's
it
like
coming
you
all the
had to
time.
give
We
us
didn't see this
You
coming.
didn't see this cut. What part didn't you see coming?
No, I'm talking about, for example, not that I didn't see that coming. What I meant is, so, like you said, enough. We saw how they was beautiful in the beginning. We saw that. We saw the switch, right? This movie, we didn't get a chance to see the switch. That's what y'all talking about, right? What I'm saying is, if he would have created another movie,
a switch.
No, I'm talking about if he would have created
crazy from day one. Why we didn't see it?
That's how we assume. Well, that's how we taking it, right? That he been crazy from day one. Homegirl went to prom and got oil on her dress. Clearly, this is from day one. I went to prom with you, and you clearly been crazy since day one. And you put oil on my dress.
Was he a kid? I mean,
they talked about that.
They didn't say when.
Well, they didn't say when.
That's what
they just said he shot his daddy, then they moved to the next part.
You people want an index in this movie. Y'all want
you can't
definitions.
Give a movie that deep without that. That's all.
They gave enough points for us to
think,
but you got to be able to have controversy. We got to be able to talk about it. They gave enough for us to go off of.
I
feel like he do.
He might be.
He knew he was gonna get. He knew he was gonna get the views up. He know we gonna watch it. He know we gonna watch it in the first 3 days. We gonna watch it, and I'm giving it to us so these people can talk about it. You better go on, Tyler Perry. Quit playing with us.
It was terrible.
I mean, it wasn't a
bad
bad movie.
It was that. It was. I just want more, and he don't. I understand. I know everybody in the comments talking about he.
I was about to go back to what you said,
because
I want to go back to you say you expected more of him. What did you expect more of him? Like, I'm just a little bit confused when people say that about him, because I'm like, about his writing. So he can't be in every room. This man has hired all kind of writers. It's granted, I hate a lot of his writers, especially people that's working on sisters.
People write for him though.
There are people that's in his room writing.
Now it is.
Now yes, he is, because I am applying. Call me.
Period.
Now though, but it didn't used to be, because he used to always be on.
But he got too much going on. This man can't be everywhere.
I'm gonna say this: I liked it better when he was just writing, because now
I agree.
It's all too
Sisters
messy.
Is a hot mess too.
A hot mess.
I don't even watch that no more.
I do.
It's too fake.
It's messy.
It is.
Irritating.
That's fine. It is, but I watch it.
It's
slow. So that's another thing.
The
slow part.
I'm slow. I can't. I'm not slow.
Wait. The slow part.
16 wasn't slow.
Okay, so wait. Listen. This I want to comment on that part about the. She said everybody's slow. But the part about it going slow, it took me a while to understand where he was coming from with that. You got to think about this man is trying to tap into everything. Soap operas are slow. He is trying to turn those type of TV shows into soap operas. The Half and a Half Nots.
That wasn't slow.
All of they were slow.
That was the best show he had.
Because we loved it. That doesn't mean it wasn't slow. That show wasn't slow. You know how many times?
Like this?
Candace. No.
Yes.
Candace. You know how many? Sorry, it took him 17 minutes to say Candace. Like, that show was slow, and I loved it.
Half and the Have Nots did have, like,
it was a real soap opera.
Like,
that was a long time ago, and he was writing.
It was better.
It was.
Now
sisters
is
like,
they got to pick it up. They got to do something.
For 8 weeks.
We look like slow people.
We
look like slow women.
They do. But that's the part I want to problem about the slowness. You got to think about all them soap operas. Them people was made millions over Victor on Young and the Restless, just sitting around walking back and forth with his scotch glass, saying the same sentence. So he is just trying to get into that part, and I'm okay with that.
And that's what I'm saying. We need to get back to old school General Hospital. We need to get back to old school TV. This new school TV,
I don't like.
It's not fun. It's not fun. It's not.
But it really, for me, not to watch TV. It was not a terrible movie. Some women need to. They probably gonna see that. Like, dang, like
he did write it.
He wrote it.
No,
yeah,
he did write it.
He wrote it. Yeah,
he did.
Well, I saw somebody on TikTok say he stole it out her book.
Girl,
yeah, I saw that.
I did.
But I heard he stole all the Queen's Men too from somebody.
And I stole making a podcast from every other 17,000 people that's making content. Listen, ain't no
lady
new ideas are new ideas, but it's not all new. Somebody has done it somewhere.
Said she wrote a book. She talked about what happened in her past. She's saying that that funeral scene happened in her life. Like, she wrote a book about it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You have to go on TikTok and find it.
At the funeral or something.
Yeah.
You saw it.
What is it
called?
I
seen the TikTok.
You seen the TikTok of
enemy? It's enemy at the funeral, enemy at my funeral, or something like that. And she said she sent him the book.
And she sent it to Tyler Perry years and years ago.
Oh,
and she said,
I'm waiting on that to hit the screen to see how credible that is.
The same thing happened. The guy's name is Christian Keys. He said
he cleared that up.
What?
What you about to say?
With the
All the Queen's Men, he said that was based off a book that he wrote.
It is, and he has they talked about that.
I would.
Tyler Perry acknowledged that his name is in them credits. He is.
Okay,
is that?
But I'm just saying
because he had the because everybody think everything is about Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry did this. Tyler Perry did that. He didn't do every single thing.
I don't think
he got a lot of people working him. Like right now, in Sisters, Crystal. She's the girl in Sisters, Fatima.
Yeah,
she's also a writer now on his stuff. So she get credits and certain stuff he doing too.
Somebody like write fast.
It was based off a book.
No, what was based off the book? No, he didn't steal All the Queen's Men. It was based off a book.
A book that the Christian Keys guy said that he wrote.
And he's in there. Why you think homeboy acting in it?
I didn't know that was on TikTok.
He's an actor inside of All Queens. We think he gonna come work for this man. You stole my book, but I'll act on the scene. No, he's acting in there. He's getting his credit from it.
Yeah,
I know, and that's another thing. We gotta stop acting like TikTok is Google facts and all done. It's not. There are so many people out here making fake news and just going at it.
I'm just telling you what I heard about your boy Tyler.
Sorry,
about your boy.
I'm just telling you what we heard about your boy.
They like,
Tyler. Look, Tyler.
Talk about her boy.
She is on you,
right?
Okay.
Coming down to Tyler Perry.
Maya and Jennifer yelling at me. I'm sorry. Okay.
No, and I love Tyler. I love him for playing us. I love him for giving us work.
They worked on it together.
I love that for all of that.
I paying them top dollar, all that.
Yeah, I love all of that.
But you know what? I think I was highly offended when there's a lot of. You're right. I think I was highly not offended. Let me start. I'm so sorry, Tyler. I'm not his wife, but I was very upset that a lot of people on TikTok was going at him, saying that he is continuing to put the black woman on the screen in the worst way. This man,
I do agree.
I don't agree
like that.
This man. So that's my thing.
It's just a movie. He need to make race.
It is.
He got to make money.
But look, which one of them women on Sisters got some sense?
I don't know about Sisters.
You don't watch TV.
Have y'all ever seen 6888?
I don't know about.
See, that's what I'm saying. Certain things go because drama is going to sell. Yeah, people got to stop acting like they don't want to see certain stuff. Right. Drama is going to sell. Crazy is going to sell. But the single woman stuff is going to sell. It's an audience.
You have 8 shows on TV.
You can
watch all 8 of them.
And it's not all 8. Have y'all ever seen The Young Dylan? It's a little boy has his own TV show. Have y'all ever seen 6 8 Triple? That's a whole movie about the civil rights. Like this man does a lot of stuff that certain things don't get credit. Like that 6 8 Triple, whatever it's called, about a civil rights movie. That stuff didn't even go in it. No, they're in it. All of us are in it. And they're familiar people. Taraji is in that one.
How did they promote it?
You see what I'm saying? He promote no.
He going all about the money. It's all about the money. So
it's always going to be about the money.
On drama, I'm going to be there. Y'all going to be mad.
And he not only just bring us trauma and drama. This man has brought us comedy, romance, love, all kind of stuff. So my thing is, when he ain't putting us on Love and Hip Hop, he ain't sticking us on baddies.
Yeah,
he's cutting us a check by telling stories that he grew up on.
It's all.
What's all the same?
All of it's the same.
I mean, so we ain't fighting each other, but we still look like we ain't got it together.
Okay, so listen to this though. He is telling stories. My thing is, this is one man, right?
True stories.
He's telling true stories, stories that he grew up on, other stories that other people need to heal from. A lot of these people are really healing from a lot of stories that he tells.
I get that.
So if this is his genre, this is where he's which I want him to make cartoons.
No,
he did that too. No. But he got action movies. He got a lot of stuff. He got positive stuff.
Where the positive woman?
Ain't nobody. A lot of them.
The positive. No, it's not.
Where's she at? Okay, what kind of positive woman? Do we really want to watch a movie of this positive lady? No drama in her life, no nothing going on. Y'all gonna sit in the movie theaters and sit there and watch her, right? If it's not a documentary, just a movie.
Okay.
She go flowers. She's planting her yard. She ate a dinner. She has her lovely husband and made her had sex all day.
Yes,
and then he sat down and they had a beautiful children and they went to work and she won the lottery. The end. Who the hell finna sit there and watch this positive ass movie? Nobody. We gotta have something going on.
So back in the day,
positive don't sell.
It don't sell.
I said
okay, it don't sell. But back in the day, right? You had to keep up an image.
Yeah.
There's no image no more. That's what I'm saying. It's no image. It's nothing for the imagination. Everybody butt naked. Everybody, you kill each other. You go with the mama. It's nothing nice.
He's not the only person that does that. Though.
Yeah,
I said everybody.
They gotta go off on everybody.
Yeah, we said all TV is bad.
I said all TV.
Yeah, now y'all see why I don't watch
Tyler
TV.
Perry.
I know. I can't. I'm gonna be like her one day because you're right.
But no,
all TV
can
is
we
bad.
Pause for a
it
minute?
sucks.
Can we just pause? Because Crystal and I really wouldn't know because now I'm going back in my
thinking
Tyler
about
Perry.
the Tyler Perry movies.
I'm going in all my Tyler Perry library.
Well, come on, because I got a whole list of them.
Where just. And it doesn't have to be because you went dramatic, all in the roses with all that.
I'm
just saying. Just
so what
give
about
me
fantasy?
No.
Like what?
No, just give me one because
okay,
I agree. Drama sales.
Okay, wait.
Just can you let me?
I agree.
Go ahead. Let her
catering
finish.
to his audience. I agree.
Exactly.
I agree with that. I agree with that. So I'm not telling you not to. I'm not telling you not to cater to your audience. Please get your bag, but you know that the drama is gonna sell. Okay. So why? And I'm gonna go back to Sisters. Everybody watch Sisters. Why you can't give me one sister in there that got some sense? Why everybody got to be a dingbat?
That's what I said about.
That's
sisters.
all I'm saying. You already got my attention.
So because it's not, in my opinion,
no, because it got too.
In my opinion, not
every that's not mental. That's
right.
what I'm saying.
Really?
They are not mental.
Why did I
okay, so let me comment on that.
One more.
I'm gonna comment just on that one.
Let me say one more.
Okay.
The second one, and I love this series to death. I think it's a good movie. Why did I get married? So we did see one healthy marriage in the end when Jill Scott got married to old boy, and we saw that navigate its ups and downs in a relationship. But outside of that, everybody else, again, it was like a hot.
Okay, so let me comment on both of those. On Sisters, we gotta stop acting like everybody is just mentally sane. Everybody has done something dumb in their life. Everybody's making a dumb decision now. Like he cannot make. What do you want him on the TV? These women to be just perfect. They all got something stupid going on. You got Danny over here who just can't keep a man or whatever her issues is. You got Andy who's a lawyer, real stupid, but ding dog. As soon as you get married, I mean, in love.
But you have the ability
to
in your platform to show one.
Find me one.
Create it. You have to show it on the screen, just like we had. And again,
that's not real life.
It don't, but it gives you a story.
I hope that ain't real life.
It's somebody's.
Again, let me use this as a scenario. Don't get me wrong. We know Cosby Show and Different World was very scripted. Most cases in Black society, your mama ain't no lawyer and your daddy ain't no doctor.
But did they mess up?
Yes.
But and they showed them messing up.
But those are TV shows. These are movies.
These
are
TV shows.
Yeah. She don't watch TV.
I don't watch TV.
So what I'm saying is on his platform, he can give us something that can show us what we could possibly be and still take us through trauma.
Because
that's what he doing. I'm trying to figure out how he not doing that.
Where is he?
Okay, so for example, all these movies, you got just like you just said, Sisters. Annie is a whole lawyer. You can be a lawyer and she's going through bullshit, but she can be a lawyer. She's a lawyer.
She's going through, but
she said she want to see somebody who's successful and going through stuff.
She's a whore.
Mia Couple was a lawyer. She was going through stuff.
Andy is a whore, though.
Yeah, she's a dumb.
And so because she's a lawyer, it's okay for her to be a whore. That's what he's showing.
I ain't gonna say homegirl is a whole whore.
She's not.
Why is she a whore?
She dumb because she had sex with like 4 different people.
You said
females out here.
No,
and guys
it wasn't the fact of 4 different.
What did she do that was a whore?
She was doing people she didn't even know.
Oh,
what do you mean? She met the guy in the. Wasn't he the plumber?
That's one person. That girl had a one night stand. Now she a hoe.
No, y'all be forgetting about the beginning. Like it be so many episodes.
And homeboy was married.
I do forget about a whole bunch.
The whole boy was married that she was all in love.
Exactly.
Lay her whole life on the line for
okay, wait. So just for we can stay on the same
House
page.
Of Pain. Okay.
There we go. House of Pain.
All right. He gave us. This my
yeah.
Okay, husband. House of Pain. That was a good one. I gave you that one.
That was a good one.
He got more than that.
Well, you ain't saying nothing. Corey gave me something.
Say one.
Thank you, Corey.
Get into your
House of Pain. The bad sitcom.
I wrote down all the bad ones to get.
It came on regular TV.
You got. What are you talking about? You got. Well, I don't know if this is y'all gonna say this one, but the marriage. What's her name? Loudmouth. They just showed you the ups and downs of their marriage.
A lot of stuff that I like.
What's her
That's
face?
What I'm saying. I'm not saying.
No, I'm talking about straight good TV.
I'm just saying that he can give.
And that TV show had crazy drama too. What are you saying?
Yeah,
which one?
Janine was a
House of Pain. Mama was a crackhead, sucking off with her kids. I'm just saying, like,
but
everything this man has done got something going. So what I'm trying to say, I'm just trying to understand where y'all coming from. What is he? Okay, how is he painting us in a bad light? That's what I wanted to know. You said he got the platform where he can show us something good. Explain the movie how you would want him to see.
Yeah,
how you would want us to. How you want him to see? Because he listening. I called him yesterday.
Okay, Divorce in the Black.
No, what you want him to?
A movie in general. So take me through like the one thing that I didn't like about Divorce in the Black. Let me just I'm about to tell you. I'm about to give you an example.
Okay.
The one thing that I didn't like about Divorce in the Black was that for me it showed her power, but why did she have to immediately almost be saved by Benji? Why she just couldn't break from dude, heal?
Because everybody love story.
Saved, but yeah, it's a love story. I don't think he
straight. He didn't save her.
She said she needed to focus on herself
because them parents saved her. Them parents was saving her. Homegirl went home, and them daddy had to pour into her. That mama had to pour into her. Benji just kept getting thrown in the mix. Hey, hello, how you doing?
Yeah.
They didn't make him. They didn't make him.
Her mom and
daddy got her together because Benji. They only on that little date when she was ready to go back home.
Did she heal, or did we jump back?
No, yes, she did. Remember, pay attention. She was healed before we going to that date with Benji. Remember, she was headed back home when she went on a little date with him.
She was trying to bang Benji
because she felt better. She was healed. She was healed.
She wasn't healed, or she wasn't been trying to bang him. That's why he said, "Mama, we can't do that because
no." That's
she wasn't healed. That's why she was
trying to tell her she healed. Now she said she healed and she wants to do it, and he said no. He was
because she wasn't healed. He recognized
to him. She was drunk, y'all. She said it.
Drunk and not healed is the point that I'm making. Drunk and not healed, so she wanted to bang in the pickup truck.
Mistakes when they're drunk.
I hate hearing that. I hate hearing that.
You just
exactly hearing that.
Why didn't you heal before moving on with someone else?
She
said, and why you didn't heal before moving on with somebody else? Y'all gotta stop acting like y'all didn't break up with Mikey 2 weeks ago and you met Lil Jim the next day. Like y'all gotta stop. It happens.
It does, but he could have showed what we could have showed that she was able to heal, get her life back on her check, and not jump on the next piece.
Her running,
her parents pointed to her, her reading that letter, and she was healing.
That was her healing. Y'all just didn't see it long term. But
no,
that was her
they just looked at the movie and tried to find everything wrong with it.
No, because I didn't say that.
Her healing.
I just said,
and then when she went home, that was
it's always the same. Like somebody have to.
She hopped on that penis.
Quick. She did not.
They have to like somebody have to be safe. Like that's the. Even going back to my favorite Tyler Perry movie.
I agree. Real relatable, but
she said everybody got to be saved.
Yes, like even going back to our real Tyler
situation, very relatable
Tyler Perry movie, which is A Family That Prays. Okay, I love it.
Me too.
I absolutely. That's my favorite one. Now, even going to that, he still
the pipe did not heal her.
Maybe somebody. You see, it probably did.
She was healed before the pipe.
She said that. She was like,
homegirl was healed before the pipe.
She said that in the movie. She was like, homeboy, you ain't banged it down like Benji. Benji,
listen, but she was healed before the pipe.
No, she was saying all that to get him to come at her, so she can make her.
So my point, you are not healed
like she did.
Girl, bye. Some of us broke up with somebody 7 years ago, and I promise you, if I see him today, I'll probably hit him in the head of pen. That don't mean I'm not healed.
That means you're not healed.
We're just people. We are human beings.
And that's exactly why I say no one is fully healed.
Exactly.
We talking about the secrets that week.
Okay, so if you not, so you still healed from your mama whooping your ass at 7, you gotta go to therapy for that. Ain't nobody all the way healed completely where you're not gonna get affected by somebody you see. Listen, this is the lady that killed my brother. If I promise y'all see on the street, I'm just gonna look at her sideways. I'm not healed. Like we're not always gonna be healed from every single thing. We gotta stop acting like that. Like this is first off, this movie was not made.
He did. I agree. And that showed Benji in a good way, not taking advantage of her being vulnerable.
Yes.
He most definitely.
Thank you. They ain't showed the whole typical nigga that's still gonna smash. They showed something good.
I mean, he smashed.
Okay, okay, mind your business.
Even after he killed the ex-boyfriend, killed all them animals, I would have been now.
I'd have been done with her. She got me.
So it's 4 different ladies here. You can relate to any woman on any Tyler Perry movie and be like, I can. No, and say I want to be her.
On a Tyler Perry movie?
Yeah.
And if so, tell me who it is.
Because back then, that's the illusion that they gave you.
Because everybody wanted to be
Tyler Perry.
That is not true.
Yes, it is. Back then.
Who the hell wanted to be Jennifer Lopez when she was getting her ass beat?
No, I said back. See, you ain't even listening. You ready to just defend Tyler Perry over there? I ain't said
trying to get her letter.
Jennifer Lopez movie again. I said back in the day, they wanted you to. They made the people
aspire to something.
Yeah, they wanted.
Well, that's why I commented and said that because back in the day, those movies back
that
movie wasn't
just
one.
Like if
what
you
movie?
was married, That's just like if you was married back then and a celebrity. They didn't let you put it out there because they wanted the girls to fantasize that they can be with you. They wanted the men to fantasize that they can be with the woman. I don't want to fantasize to be with nobody on TV right now. Not a person. Or be them. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Where is those movies at? Where you be like, you wish that was you. I wish I grew up like that.
And that's general statement. That ain't Tyler Perry.
That's because we're older now. We didn't
know. Thank you. Even our young daughters, they don't want to be none of them.
I mean,
okay, we gotta stop. But we had movies back then too that was not how it should be. There's a lot of movies that we saw back then we shouldn't have been having watching. Hell, what the movie that Jerry Springer? I can't believe y'all sat there. I was that young watching that movie.
977 movies and not one woman. It would you want to be?
First
that's
off,
what I'm saying.
Ain't no woman on not just that's what I'm saying. That's a general statement because even outside of Tyler Perry, there is no woman on no screen that nobody has written that I personally would say I would want to be.
I said as a kid, it's like today.
That's why I said, tell me a movie from back then that there was a woman on that screen that you wanted to be. That's why
the illusion up in your head, you would be like Cinderella. I mean,
that's cartoon. That's kids. That's animation. No, I'm talking about adult movies. So you talking about kid movie? Okay,
like even in an adult movie, a sitcom. Yeah, you would say,
okay, I wanted to be Whitley Gilbert off Different World.
Okay, and what did Whitley go through? Was she not a hoe? Did she have sex with somebody else too?
She was.
We didn't say nothing.
One homegirl getting married at the altar, and she was still in love with another man. Did she say, "Oh my God, no"? That's what y'all said.
No, we did not.
We said you ain't got to make
far
me
from
look
perfect.
Like,
I done been divorced too.
Make me look like
went
I got
through
all
a whole.
Oh, okay. So wait, pause. So you can
you
want to be like want to be like her, but she don't have to have been perfect and
right.
been perfect,
no,
right?
I don't.
Okay.
No person is perfect. Let's say that first.
But we say
nobody's perfect.
Okay, so the Meal Couple movie, you said she had a whole perfect. Like homegirl was fly. She had a nice job. She had money. She had a little chocolate little thing. I could be her.
Wasn't nothing wrong with her.
I could be her.
That movie was all over the place too. Can you tell me what that movie was about?
I don't really.
I forgot. I watched my stuff. I could be like her.
I want to be like her.
She was a lawyer. She was trying to get that man off. I'd be like her. That's what I'm saying. It's still some out there.
See, I ain't really see it.
I told y'all don't talk about no shows.
I'll take another one. Zatima, like the show we watched, Zatima. I would not want to be her as far as dealing with that, but I want to be her. Homegirl got her shit together, and she wasn't taking no bull crap. I can take her.
I mean, she bought the
only same.
I can take her. The most same one.
On a sitcom right now, I say that on a show that's coming on
Kelly
every
Rowland
single
movie,
day.
Her husband was weak. That was the Mia Cova one.
Oh, see,
who was her husband? Remind me about the husband.
I fell asleep.
I just remember her. They just took me fast through that movie too. I just remember her.
I'm gonna watch it again.
And I remember the paint scene.
And he
on
wrote
the
that
floor.
too.
Yeah,
that's the name of that movie.
Mia Cova.
What's her name? The one girl who played in Half and Half.
Tell us, Jessica, what the husband was doing in that movie. Just remind me real quick.
What in
the Mia Cova? She said her husband was weak. I can't remember what her husband was doing.
He was a mama's boy, wasn't he? I can't remember. He was like so into her family.
I'm gonna have to watch it too.
Because I can't remember all the details.
What's the show? The movie Nobody's Fool. Well, first off, she played in Half and Half Nots. What's her name? Candace.
It was Candace.
She played in the movie Nobody's Fool. I'll be her.
Nobody's Fool.
I didn't see that.
Y'all ain't see Nobody's Fool? It was a comedy with her and Tiffany Haddish.
I liked it.
Yeah,
I liked her.
Homegirl was a boss, and I'll be her.
But then she got catfished.
Click so I can see this one.
Man,
Nobody's Fool. I don't know.
Somebody else did that.
But I'm talking about. But Crystal, I'm not talking about. See, now we going to like just random movies. We ain't watching random movies.
The job. And
we talking about people that's
that boy, mama's boy
stuff that have big audience, like whatever you just said. That's like a random movie.
That's not a random movie. That movie hit box office.
No, I'm not saying. Okay, so I'm using the wrong word. Random. I'm saying it's not something.
It ain't generated.
Everybody talking about.
They did this movie. Oh, what y'all talking about? That was 2018. Okay, I'm just saying it was movies that he written that people would want to be like.
Tyler Perry wrote that.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know he wrote that.
I didn't know. Yes, I gotta go back and watch it. That's what I'm saying.
It was a funny. It was a comedy. It was her and Tiffany Haddish.
When she was the sister and
that movie did good numbers.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Would
I'm
not.
about to play with you today.
No.
Gia, go watch
she chased the man, right? Ain't that the movie you talking about? He had the little cafe.
See, that was the little crazy sister doing all that. The main sister who was Candace, I can't think of her real name, but she didn't do that.
She the one who her man cheated on her. Left her at the altar.
Y'all said not perfect. Y'all said pick somebody that we want to be like that has something going on. It's not perfect.
All right. See, I ain't even about to play with her.
Don't keep talking to her.
Yeah, I ain't even about to do it. I ain't finna do it.
Did y'all not hear her say?
Go watch Mia Copa and put in the
Tyler
group
Perry
chat.
watching this.
Yes. Okay, Tyler.
Please hire her.
I never said. Let's put this on the record.
I know she didn't say that.
I like Tyler Perry movies. I love all Tyler Perry movies.
I wasn't talking about y'all. I'm talking about
saying-
them people that's making a video saying that he's the worst and displaying black people. This man is keeping us working, and he not throwing y'all out there for y'all real life. Exploiting y'all real life for capital gain. Like these baddies in Love and Hip Hop. Y'all out there putting y'all real
Tyler
business
Perry,
on TV.
The first man that got to see butt naked men on TV.
What
that
movie
is not
was that?
what
All the Queen's Men. What do you mean?
Oh, that's not true. We had Magic Mike. See, when the other man do it, when we had the other man do it, we can't do it.
Magic Mike, they barely. That
was
was
Mike
not
showing penis?
Magic Mike was
penis
not
on
on
All
all
the
the
Queen's
Men.
I did not.
You have never
You
seen
see a little
penis.
bit. You don't see.
I have never
It's like a
in
little
my
illusion.
life, seen
You see
men
penis.
on TV.
How y'all know it's real?
What do you mean?
It's real. You
Girl.
see it.
Okay,
couple-
let me
watch
go
all
watch
the
it.
Queen's
Okay.
Men.
Yeah, they
See,
showing.
but that ain't his fault.
What do you?
It's way more. It's way other people that's doing that too. He ain't the only one.
I didn't say that. I'm just
That's
saying.
what I heard.
I
She
don't
talking about
think he's
some
the
Tyler
first
Perry.
one to see no penis.
He ain't.
He's
They
not the first one.
they normally
You
don't
see,
show.
you don't never see no man.
Yeah,
Go
they-
look back on movies. You only see us.
normally don't see no.
We
man.
only show us.
I
They
was
don't
really
show them.
surprised, honestly.
Wait, what?
And I was really.
You
I
don't
was
see
really
me
blown
in
away.
private parts on no old movies or TV
They
shows.
don't.
I don't
Yeah.
care
that's
what you
all-
go watch. Even if you go back before, I'm gonna say.
But we're not blaming you, Tyler Perry, for that. We
2016.
just saying today's TV.
I didn't
But
see
y'all
it
watched
before
it,
him.
right?
I
It's
didn't
all
see it.
about
Now I'm about to go find a whole bunch of
I didn't
penises
rate
that
I
was
didn't
before
say
that
it's
show and show
nothing
you.
wrong with it. I'm
Yeah.
just saying you never seen
sure.
it.
Well, I'm gonna send them all to you
like,
tonight.
you
You gonna have a
can
bunch of things popping up on your goddamn phone.
That you can really tell is because you could really.
You couldn't have that on TV. That's what
You
I'm
can
saying.
have
I agree.
Yeah.
Couldn't have that
That's
on
a lot
TV.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
He didn't start it though, Maya.
He started it. We
Oh,
paid
now I'm
for
about
that.
to. Now I'm about to go find a whole bunch of
I didn't say
penises that was
that.
showed before him and send it
Go
to your
find
phone. Corey, don't get mad at me when your
He-
wife get a bunch of penises to her phone tonight
He
that I sent
paved
to her
the way
from
for
other
men to show they jump on TV.
Oh my God! Do
Tyler
y'all really
Perry
think that?
said
I gotta
did
figure
that.
this out. If that's
I'm
true,
now thinking in my mind.
He the only one had enough money to do it.
I don't believe it.
I'm,
Jesus.
Go back and look and see. When
I'm
was
gonna
he
find
Was
it.
he
song?
before? Because you know you
How
see.
would we
You
look
know
that
you see a
up?
I
little
don't know,
bit
but
of
I'ma
50
figure it out.
Shades.
50 Shades of Grey, you don't see none. You see a little bit. That's one of my favorite movies, and
That's
that
one of
you
my
don't
favorites,
see
too.
none.
I saw some on 365.
What's that?
What's 360?
That's
Oh
not bad.
Jesus! Y'all ain't
It
seen
sound
365.
like something I wouldn't even-
365 days.
No, I haven't seen
See,
it.
we
Okay,
talk
that's a
about
nice
real
little
stuff
movie.
that people really watching.
It was a movie on Netflix.
Girl,
Well-
He said you better not. Okay, I'm sorry. Corey.
That part, Corey.
He said you better not.
Don't play with him.
Fine. I'll
No,
just consider an article. Like I will.
So
Yeah, send
real,
me an article.
real quick.
Gonna have both of us get in trouble. You over there sending dick pics, she receiving them. Like we're gonna be in trouble. Okay.
Real quick. I just want again because I loves me some Tyler Perry. Like loves me some Tyler Perry down. Honestly.
For real.
I just really want again the last two movies that I've watched just lacked depth for me. And so I just want him to give me a little bit more story. That for me, that's really was my takeaway. Like I just needed more story. And then with the one that right before this, Mia Copa, the way he ended that movie, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around that.
Watched it.
Watch
That was a
again,
lot.
Because I don't know why I can't wrap my mind
It was
around
a.
The
I don't know,
ending was so
It didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Almost the whole movie at first. It took me a long time to try to. I feel like that movie was
so
like a
maybe
guessing
that's
game.
why one I probably turned on and then
yeah, because it
cut
was
off.
It was all over the place.
Okay.
It was all over the place.
I
That was
ended up
nothing.
watching it, but I was What we looking at?
Every
here?
genre demands.
See what she
Every
just
genre
said.
demands certain storylines.
What
Only wrong last
she
movie is
just
where you
said
should
is
expect-
me.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm out of my
Oh, you
genre.
said that?
No, I'm out of my genre. I think
Oh,
my
yeah.
genre is
Romance movies.
Oh,
I
there you
love
go.
romance.
Mhm.
I'm not with all that.
So
I don't like
and be careful too. That's gonna be
power
that
and
stuff
all of that
is all over the
because-
place too.
But
You
I'm
don't
saying
like
I
power? We can
I
talk
do,
about that
but
too.
I don't
Yeah.
like.
See, I was ready to do that
So
one too.
look,
She gonna
I
be the
don't.
outcast.
I am because I don't
She don't
like
those.
everybody got to be getting killed. You shooting at your mama. You shoot
Yeah,
like
that's
our
crazy.
kids watch
Now,
that
that's
and see,
crazy.
I don't like that.
I agree.
Like the mama and the daughter sleeping
See?
with the same man. Like that's
Wait
all
a
too.
minute.
I like
Okay,
that, Brandy.
I don't
You
like it.
said it's just out of your genre, and I like that you
Yeah.
said it's just out of your genre. Because same
It's
thing.
out of
I don't
my
watch
genre.
scary movies.
I
I
like
can't
all
do
TV.
nothing.
I like
I
all
can't
TV
watch
and
scary
watch
movies.
is
I don't
good.
like
I
the
refuse to
jumping,
watch it.
I
Like, why
don't.
is you doing that? No,
No.
we killing and slapping and all
I
this
watch
crazy
that.
stuff.
I
No,
just
no,
want
no.
people. I want
Playing
people
with
to be
God.
like Denzel and Will Smith. They ain't never been in.
We ain't got those no more for real.
You see what I'm saying? We
could have had some though.
That was really.
I'm not gonna say we don't because we got a lot of those like Idris Elba and all of them. Those are those type. They're not in the right. They're not in the movies that you would want to see them in.
Idris Elba,
but there are some.
He kind of.
He didn't do this. He's an actor. Right. He's taking whoever hiring him.
Yes.
It's about money. It's about a check. He's gonna take whoever hiring him if he's okay with it. They asked him to jack off no other man, so he took the part. I'm just saying. What? I just can't stand when they had these fine men, and I can't think his name. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
He go get the fine.
No, not him.
Put him in there.
The one dude. I can't stand they take out black men and make them the other way. Like why they gotta play these gay roles? It stress me out. What's his name? The one dude, y'all. The dark skinned boy. It's a New Edition.
Mm-hmm.
You know
the one that played Bobby Brown.
Yeah, is that Bobby Brown?
The one that's on Power.
He on The Shy.
I don't watch The Shy.
Wait, who on The Shy did what?
He played New Edition.
Oh, yeah,
I know he played
playing around too.
Him, I don't like that.
Okay, well, I can't be bought. I'm just in it like that.
I agree. That's what I was
trying to ain't good money.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to say.
I can't be bought.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Like, that's a no.
He played Johnny Gill.
Yeah, Johnny Gill. Yeah, that hurt my little soul. Like, why?
Yeah, you up there sitting playing around like that? No, my sons ain't playing it.
Nope.
We don't play them kind of games.
Nope.
No.
Okay, so I didn't think we were gonna sit here and talk about this divorce in the black this whole time. You said we would.
She ain't on us today.
Jen messed up.
I'm
over her.
I'm over here pushing my pearls.
She gonna be texting. I told y'all. Look,
we ain't doing this.
He said this movie. He did this movie. He did that. Okay, we know he did
it. Y'all just let her have her moment.
Let her have her time.
She's about to have a heart attack over here. I'm like, oh shoot.
God.
Jen freaking on my nerves.
Jen like, wait a minute.
Jen freaking on my nerves.
We love you, Tyler. We do.
We do.
But I wasn't even talking about y'all. I was talking about the people on TikTok that's making me upset. Whatever. We're gonna end this. Okay. Divorcing New Black is not for everybody. It's something that's for everybody. It's something out there. But he has done many movies for hurt people, heal people, single mamas, single daddies. We got daddy's little girl.
He ain't did no love romance.
He have done. Oh my God. This is gonna be a part two because he
ain't did no
he
romance.
Has done a lot of romance
for me.
See what I'm saying? So Tyler, can you please make a movie for Jennifer?
She said Tyler be giving her Tubi sometimes.
No,
I like Tubi. I like some of the Tubi.
Who is this?
Having me in a chokehold now.
I want to book a hair appointment just to tell her. Don't be.
So she can.
I'm about to sit in her chair and take off my wig and what you were saying on their podcast. I said
don't do her.
Next week, my birthday, y'all.
Period. Yes, and my birthday Friday. So we got these July babies up in here.
Friday, and then I'm the following Friday. So
yes, boo. So we in here. Am I gonna see y'all Friday?
Yes, you are.
All right, y'all. If y'all know me, y'all know my birthday is Friday, so pull up. But if you don't know where I live, you're not invited. Thank y'all for tuning in. I still got more shit to say, so I'm gonna comment in these comments about what I feel about my.
Okay, I'm on there.
I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, I quit, but we out.
We out.
Bye, y'all.